The murder trial of a 53-year-old man accused of killing 7 of his relatives at a village near Malamulele in Limpopo on Christmas Day 2 years ago has resumed in the High Court in Thohoyandou. Enoch Ndoo is being tried for the fatal shooting of his 2 nephews, his nephew's wife, and 4 children aged between 1 and 12. Let's now take you live to those proceedings. Remember that Phemani Baloyi indicated a bit earlier on that the judge has also requested that the medical records of Mr. Ndoo be provided to the court with regards to his mental state.
Donald Fraser Hospital Chief Executive Officer and or his subordinates to assist this court with the hospital records, if not contents of the hospital file of the accused in this matter, in order for the court to, together with both the legal representatives, to consider, scrutinize and study the contents of that hospital file so as to establish the allegations which had been submitted regarding the accused's mental state of mind. I'm not sure we had adjourned up until today in order to procure those documents or the contents of that file. And I have not heard anything to this stage, but I suppose you are waited to report to the court or to hand over those documents if they are available, if you would have received them by now, so that we can take the proceedings further. Over to you, Mr. Mabodi.
My Lord, I received the copy of the hospital file of the applicant accused.
Yes.
I received it this morning. I perused it, but I have not gone through the whole record.
I see.
It's quite a bunch.
Right.
My very colleague also has
a copy
which I wanted to give to the court. If the court wants for the proceedings,
yeah,
to address the court referring to the document.
Right.
Yes.
So
I handed the copy to him this morning.
Right. How long ago, Mr. Mabodi, if I may ask?
I gave the copies, it was around 9 o'clock.
Okay, yeah. But the long and the short of it is that you just recently received the documents, which you are still studying for the purpose of formulating a view on the allegations that were made before we could even consider the application that was intimated by the defense.
Correct.
Right. Can I just confirm with Mr. Mtibitiwi? Mr. Mtibitiwi, I'm told we were fortunate the documents that this court has requested are now to hand.
It is indeed so that I received the content of the hospital file.
Right. Should I take it that you are also, you were still also going through the documents before the court could commence with these proceedings, and you are not yet done?
I didn't have to go through all the way into the document. From the face value of the document, from the first pages as early as 2005,
yes,
it reflects and jotted down some things without having to go through the entire document.
Right.
Because what this court needed is some form of proof from the hospital that indeed there has been a history of some form of mental health issue.
I see.
Yes. And from just perusing from the face of it, it shows that the applicant has been admitted several times. What I may correct from my previous address, that what we see from the medical records, that the diagnosis is bipolar mood disorder.
It is what?
Bipolar mood disorder. Bipolar mood disorder. So I may not be in a position to explain what exactly that is. we may take a I may also.
Hold on. Hold on. Do you have another bottle of water to give to your client, perhaps? But Mr. Mutiwi, can I perhaps, I don't know whether through you, but I think let me rather do it. Mr. Ndo, can you stand up, please? Through you, Mr. Magojo, can we establish what is the problem with Mr. Ndo?
I was a bit disturbed when he speaks of my illness.
Are you okay now that we can continue with the proceedings? So the gestures that we have just noted, you expressing, was it just that you were disturbed to hear about the ailments that seem to have been recorded on your hospital records or notes that your counsel has just highlighted to the court?
Je muimeleli wabo mutibiti wabo kuzibara atibambiriza kudino kuvangi nisibadela teneza kusumbeza tamusibuwazi mune bakufiwo bo bati consult on izolo zoba titisa
izolo zoba titisa mwana zikungumuza professor Funu ase none to ase local government
1990
the land was that
yeah, I felt pain, my lord, because I heard him saying it started in 2005. No, it started around 1990. If you can check that file, it's a bit huge.
Mr. Ndo, I'm aware that we have this file with us now, or the contents of the file with us now. Perhaps let me hear it from yourself. According to you, what problems or what problem have you been suffering from since the year that you've just mentioned to me?
We were seated with others at night, and when it was said that Nelson Mandela was coming to TEF, and we were supposed to go there, but I haven't gone there because I was just surprised to see myself around Nguza.
And do you know why you ended up at Nguza when everybody else was preparing to go see Nelson Mandela?
Leswi ndava ni vona nga ri maphorisa na masole va propota lo ni haya
It was during the time where I thought police and soldiers were looking for me. So I wanted to go home, so I saw myself around Nguza.
So do I understand you to be saying the reason why you ended at Nguza was that you were running away from the police or the soldiers?
Correct.
All right. I understand that background, but I think let me repeat my question. Since then, according to you, do you have a problem or not?
I don't know whether you're referring to that time or you mean I have a problem.
Let's say since then until today, as me and you are speaking here, do you know of any problems that you might have that could cause you not to understand or follow these proceedings? Or that could cause you not to understand and follow these proceedings.
The position now, my lord, I can take a long time without sleeping. I'm unable to sleep well, and I end up sleeping in the morning.
But because these proceedings will be taking place during the day, do you think you'll have any problems in these proceedings continuing, such that you will be able to follow the proceedings? Or your sleeping disorder will cause you not to be able to follow these proceedings?
The thing is, when I wake up in the morning, sometimes I feel headache and.
Well, Enoch Ndor there in the dock as his murder trial is set to get underway. But of course, what the presiding officer is trying to do now is to probe his mental state and also his ability to follow this trial. As we just heard there, that the report that the court was seeking has now been found, and the report from the doctors indicated that Ndor was diagnosed with bipolar, and he now indicates and told the court that he also has a sleeping disorder.